Hey guys, Chris Grow Fishing here. Just getting back home. It's a beautiful Monday morning here in Spring Grove, Illinois. I'm salty. You guys already saw the one video I posted, the quick morning after puke session driving home. But yeah, this one is going to sting, and it definitely left a mark. Definitely gonna have to really dig myself out of this hole if I want to be getting to St. Lawrence, but we'll talk about that at the end. I think I'll be fine. I really do. I'm feeling confident. I never had a more confident practice here at Guntersville. I get snake bitten here a lot, but I felt good. Felt like I had a good thing going. I'm gonna go over the 1-2 punch of how it went down and maybe a couple things I should have did. Explain some of the rods here, and then just kind of give you a synopsis through this of where things went bad, like I said. So I found some great grass, had a couple cool areas. On day one, literally only touched 2 of the 5. Got that weight pretty quick. Me and my roommate were kind of sharing some water. We decided to make the number 15 pounds to get out of there and maybe go freestyle and catch a big one. As y'all know, they wrecked them. So hindsight 2020, I should have burned it down, really burned it down, because I did have some fish way north. I think on the mental side of things, it would have forced me to go to them on that other day, knowing I burned that area down, but that's coulda, shoulda, woulda. I was flipping grass. Awesome. Loved it. I mean, I found the most lush coontail milfoil combo, little bit of cabbage mixed into one area. 1-2 punch. This is how I like to do things. I did flip a 3/4 once in a while in some of the holes, but I think I only caught 2 or 3 fish, and I only think 1 made it to the scales. It was there was an area that was getting beat up by the wind, and I needed to get in the holes a little deeper. I did that, but I left that rod in the truck, and we're already filming. But the main weapon was my favorite combo here. I run this as this is a Veracity Boo Garcia 7'6" heavy fast. I love this combo here. I got it set up with an MGX. I got 50-pound Durabraid. Sure, this isn't 50, but this is the deal, boys and girls. I keep saying it. I mean, I know I can get in trouble for things like this, but I was a Power Pro person, and I won't buy Power Pro anymore. I'm Durabraid all day long. Awesome line. And the setup was, as you can see, I took a Pit Boss and I flipped in 2 colors, you know, good old green pumpkin, and I'm arts and crafts all the time, so I dyed the claws orange. Flipped a couple watermelon red ones with the claws dyed as well, real natural. But then I love this one. This is Skywalker, cool color, and I get a little more arts and crafts, and I go with Spike It dye in the blue, in that royal blue, and man, does that really flash like them bluegill when they're exploding out of the milfoil holes. So that's a good one to try on your home pond, or even when you're in a pressured area where they're seeing the same run-of-the-mill baits. This is a good one to slide through. 1/2 ounce pegged, flat-out tungsten, 5/0 Fusion Super Line Hook. 5/0. I like it. It lays in the Pit Boss really nice. And the key to this is I like 1/2 ounce. Learned from one of the best, my ex-roommate fighter. He likes to get away with, get in there with the lightest weight you can and still get bottom contact. Just, the floating sensation of that natural look of a bluegill darting in and out. But yeah, this was the main weapon. Love this stick. Boat flopped them all. No big deal. Never got any giants, so we never had to reach for the net. Then the next thing I kind of did was, a couple times I'd throw out on the edge and flip some areas where bluegill beds were around those areas. And I just went with simple 3/8 ounce, flat out tungsten, Creature Hog max scent, and I switched between green pumpkin and the black and blue. I'm always a game dayer, and this is definitely a hot beaver type bait in the grass. Simple rod was a 7'3" heavy Fantasita with a Boo Garcia high speed STX. Same thing, Durabraid, but 30 Durabraid to a 20-pound fluoroliter FG, all 9 yards. Similar combo, same rod deal, same weight and everything, because I had, if I broke one off or, had a gar nick my line, I was always ready. I actually caught a 3-pounder on the old This is the Berkeley Speed Boss. This big old thing. I literally chucked it out the side of the boat on the edge and got doinged on the first cast. You'll see I picked the rod up. It's the first time I pick up the rod, and you'll see it in the video. I'm gonna combo some Pickwick / Guntersville hook sets that I promised you guys. I'm gonna do that separately. Sometimes this is a lot more work than I think, and I'm getting too old, boys and girls, but we're gonna keep the vids coming. But yeah, that played a part, but it was basically flipping. And I can't forget, I always got, she's half filled. This Berkeley Power Bait Ooey Gooey Juice. I don't know. I'm weird, man. I'm a deer hunter. I don't care if it's on my hands when I'm rigging. I'm trying to get it on the bait. That's when it's close battle with them and you want them to hold down a little bit better. Some of that milfoil we were flipping was 9 feet deep. It was just lush, and I don't know. I'm trying to put it all in my favor to not take 113th place again, guys. But Durabraid combo, all this came together. I just didn't make the right adjustments because snuck in there, got in there on day 2, and we were just going to burn it to the ground. Water dropped like 5-6 inches, and I don't know what that did. I don't know if it brought the quality out of there because we're flipping some real good quality fish. Not giants, but nice 3 to 4 pound chunky fish. But dude, it was awesome. Caught fish, but they're 2 pounder after 2 pounder after 2 pounder. So I had to bust. And that's where the decision came in. And I'm real deal Holyfield, always honest with you guys. I had 2 things I could have done. I had about a 3.5 hour window, maybe close, 3 hours and 45 minute window. I could either said, screw it, I'm gonna put the gas pedal down, run all the way north to my stuff, which hindsight 2020 I should have done because one of my friends went up there and jacked their ass. And but you could have, should have, would on that. I chose to get freestyly again like I did at Pickwick, but Pickwick just got the bites on the freestyle notion and could have looked like a hero, but lost them all. So I just felt, I don't know, I felt like I should do it. So I stayed close, maximized my time, kept my worm in the water as long as I could, and fished some history, some offshore grass, a couple schools that I did graph one night at practice, and just had poltergeists all over, kept catching the same 15, 16 inch bass that weighed 2 pounds. Then I ruined a good pair of underwear, about 22 minutes to go, throw up on a hump, chatter chicken up there, chatterbait, whining, and it just boom, oh. And I got like literally the world record drum. Crowd went wild, but no, that sucked. So that was my derby. I know I have to have short-term memory loss, but this one stings. And here's what we got. We got 2 more on the docket. 2 places I've been, 2 places I like. We got a ratty hole on the James, and we got Champlain. Champlain, not worried at all. I am going to make the cut there 100%. Not being cocky, but I love that place, and I figured it out. I know what to do. Not to win, but I know what to do to compete. James, up in the air, but we are going complete freebird freestyle, going off of everything new. I've been there a few times. I may use some old stuff, but I am going to go freestyle, Google Earth, dropping dots, ready to roll, play the tide, and we are going to get grimy, and we are coming out of there with a top finish in that. I'm telling you, boys and girls, because this is the deal. We got to make cuts. We got to make cuts here to get in that Tacklewarehouse championship. I want to get to St. Lawrence. So that means not just making a top cut. That means getting in the cut and doing some damage on day 3. And these next 2 events, boys and girls, game on. Rock and roll, chain rats, be good. Talk to you soon. Thanks for subscribing.